So this is a study of Gottesman Shields 1966, which is, remember, one of the possibilities for a core study. It's either this or Goldstein. So the aim of this was to see if schizophrenia had a genetic basis, to see if twin study methodology could investigate the concordance rate of schizophrenia, and to see if the same results were gained in this study as were in previous ones. So this looked at patients from 1948 to 1964. We had 392 patients who were twins of the same sex, so there was no kind of male-female pairs. And of those, 68 had a diagnosis of schizophrenia. We took out 6 patients if we couldn't tell whether they were clearly MZ or DZ twins, leaving a total of 62. So we were looking at 62 patients with schizophrenia, and then we went to find their identical twins or their DZ twins to see if they also had schizophrenia. So half were male, half were female roughly, aged between 19 to 64 with an average of 32. We did various things to figure out if they were MZ or DZ, so fingerprinting, blood testing, general resemblance testing. We couldn't do DNA testing at the time because it wasn't kind of advanced enough. And then we measured them for their schizophrenia. We looked at things like hospital notes, case histories, self-report questionnaires. We recorded interviews with them. We recorded interviews with their parents, things like that. We basically tried to gather as much detail as we could about their symptoms of schizophrenia. And then we measured the concordance rate. Remember, concordance rate is just if one twin has it, what is the chances of another twin having it? Or another way of looking at it is, say we've got 100 sets of twins. If in 50 cases somebody had, both twins had schizophrenia, and in 50 cases only one of them had schizophrenia, that would be a concordance rate of about 50%. It's literally out of 100, how many will both have schizophrenia? So we categorized the twins in 4 different ways. Category 1, both twins have been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Category 2, the first twin has schizophrenia, but the other twin had a diagnosis linked to it. Category 3, the second twin had some sort of abnormality, but not schizophrenia related. And category 4, one twin had schizophrenia, the other twin was normal. And these are the results that we get. I've got it simply as percentages here. Concordance rates to remember: 42% concordance for MZ twins and 17% concordance for DZ twins. That is taking in, it's very slightly, just the MZ twins for just diagnosis, just schizophrenia, category 1 will be 42%, whereas it's 9% for DZ twins, 18% if it's both category 1 and category 2. It all depends kind of how they interpreted the results. Generally, if you go for 42% and 9% or 42% and 17%, you'd be fine. So in summary, we find there's a big difference between the concordance rate for MZ twins and DZ twins. MZ twins have a higher concordance rate than DZ twins. That is the conclusion. There is a genetic link of schizophrenia. But remember, it's not 100%, so it's not purely genetic. And remember, when we evaluate this, we will use Grave.